Stars, we are all celebrating the safe return of Carlee Russell into the bosom of her family. But AL.com is reporting that more than $63,000 raised in Carlee Russell's search is being returned to donors. A total of $63,378 was donated to CrimeStoppers of Central Alabama in the 48-plus hours the 25-year-old nursing student was missing. Russell vanished Thursday after her red Mercedes was seen stopping on Interstate 459 in Hoover, as she claimed she saw a male toddler in a diaper on the roadside. Bob Kopis, executive director of CrimeStoppers of Metro Alabama, said some of those donations have already been returned, and the rest are in the process of being refunded if that is what the donor requests. Quote, Hoover PD has informed us that they're not requesting any payouts on this case, Kopis said. The investigation began shortly after 9:30 p.m. Thursday when Russell called 911 and then called her brother's girlfriend. It was during the second conversation that the woman on the other end of the line said she heard Russell scream and then lost contact with her, hearing only interstate noise. Police found Russell's wig, cell phone, and purse on the road near her vehicle. Her Apple Watch was in her purse. At 10:44 p.m. Saturday, police said Hoover 911 received a call from Russell's family that she had returned home on foot. She was taken by ambulance to UAB Hospital for evaluation and was released about 6 a.m. on Sunday. Russell's disappearance made headlines across the country and beyond. In the Birmingham area, police launched an intensive investigation, and teams of volunteer searchers spent 2 days looking for her. Reward money poured in as well. CrimeStoppers always offers up to $5,000 for information in cases, but often that reward money is augmented by outside donors, as was the case in Russell's disappearance. Quote, it started during the Cupcake McKinney case when people were literally pulling up out front and running in with a shoebox with their change in it, Kopis said. People were giving us $5, $2. Some people were giving us a large sum. At the end of that, we told people, if you would like your money back, you can have it back, he said. If you would like it to roll over into the reward fund, you can do that too, but it's your choice. In that case, CrimeStoppers created the Cupcake McKinney Fund to be used specifically for child endangerment cases. Kopis said $34,000 has been kept in that fund. It's a restricted fund, and it can't be used for anything but those cases. CrimeStoppers then formalized the augmented fund for other high-profile cases. There are about 12 active augmented funds right now. For large donations, we have an agreement that you're giving us this money for this specific case to be used if law enforcement officials deem they're going to use that money for a payout, Kopis said. Quote, if it's not used or the case is never solved, you can have your money back, unquote. In the Russell case, the Birmingham Board of Realtors offered $25,000 and an anonymous donor offered $20,000. Their money has already been returned. The remaining $13,378.58 was pledged by about 60 donors, much of it through a PayPal link established by CrimeStoppers to accept donations in the Russell case. So interesting how we monetize missing people and rewards. CrimeStoppers today is emailing each of the donors to let them know they can be refunded if that's what they want to happen. We would never use a crime as a fundraiser, Kopis said. This is strictly for the benefit of getting law enforcement the best information as quickly as possible, and also it allows the public to get involved because they want to get involved. We had donations as large as $25,000 and as small as $5, but every dollar counted because it came from somebody who wanted to see Carlee come home. It really helped the family because it showed the family that people were not forgetting about them, Kopis said. There was $400 in administrative fees, and CrimeStoppers is absorbing that cost with no impact on the donors receiving back exactly what they donated. Quote, "We're doing it as quickly as we can. CrimeStoppers will pay out on any tip that law enforcement says moved them significantly further along in their investigation." Quote, "It doesn't have to clear the case necessarily. All we require is law enforcement saying, quote, 'This tip made a difference,' unquote," Copus said. Donations to CrimeStoppers are tax deductible.